Wow, this could have been epic. Like, if this happened in the big screen, that would have been too much epic what Russo Brothers did. Oh, hello there. I was rereading Infinity Gauntlet, which is what Infinity War based on. And today's topic will be not a movie review, but how Marvel Cinematic Universe could have been much, much, much better and much epic. Well, I hope you will be enjoying this video, and I realized something in my last video that I write subtitles and the end title have been in a goof had in it, but I have to apologize on that. Anyway, let's start how Marvel Cinematic Universe would have been much better. First of all, you remember that time when the Spider-Man was bringing back to the Marvel Universe? Well, I mean, Kevin Feige should have been deal with Fox too, and that way, X-Men and Fantastic Four could have been could have returned home early, like our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man did. And their standalone movie should happen in the Phase 3. And also about the Spider-Man himself, which is Tom Holland is a good actor, but his last two Spider-Man movies sucked. Even Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield didn't save the movies. But the thing is that how Spider-Man trilogy should be in the MCU. Well, in Spider-Man Far From Home, the plot should have been the same, but the ending could have been different. Mysterio just blames Spider-Man and doesn't reveal Peter Parker's identity. And then the third film, which is there is no Spider-Verse. Actually, back in the second movie again, Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn should have been introduced. And that way they can learn Spider-Man's identity. I mean, Norman Osborn obviously wanted Spider-Man for his blood for Oz formula. Yeah, like in Ultimate Spider-Man comics. And Harry Osborn trying to stand up for his best friend. And the Spider-Man No Way Home, there should be an introduction for Sinister Six, and in return of Michael Keaton as Vulture. Yeah, I mean his character is wasted in the future films, so next installment, so it even appeared Morbius, but what the hell was that all about? Like, come on. And you're probably wondering that I'm gonna use green screen? No, not today. Next time, maybe. Well, in Spider-Man No Way Home, like I said, there should be a Sinister Six story. And we should see the MCU Ben Parker, because, come on! A Ben Parker not in the MCU? That's the dumbest concept I ever heard. Like, as a source material respecter, there should do the same thing. Not just because his briefcase, but himself too in the flashback. And he should be played by Steve Carell, guy who played voice Gru from Despicable Me movies, and of course even Baxter himself. He could have been best Ben Parker ever. And also about the Sinister Six story. Yeah, Vultures and it shows the other five villains are the same, but they will be played by different actors. Matthew McConaughey could have been amazing as Green Goblin. And there are some other actors. I'm not decided which one it should play the Doc Ock, Sandman, Electro, and Lizard yet. But yeah, that's my idea. And the final battle should take place on top of the new Oscorp Tower, which is originally Avengers Tower. I mean, this is where the final battle happens, and Aunt May didn't die on the confrontation between the Green Goblin and Spider-Man. She survived but hospitalized. And then that's all I have to say about the No Way Home. And that's my idea. And the X-Men and Fantastic Four reboots, which is they're coming, but they should happen in the Infinity Saga, there shouldn't be an Infinity Saga, just Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know lots of people want to see more of the story, but for me, it should have been ended after the fourth Avengers movie. And also the Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, that movie is different from the first two. Even the first two was incredible. Even Dark World was phenomenal. Like, I don't get why people hate this movie. They're just dumb people, I guess. Thor Ragnarok should have been directed by Peter Reed, and the Ant-Man duology should have been directed by Edgar Wright, like originally intending to. And Thor Ragnarok should have been keep the darker tone. Korg should be in it, but less humorous. And he should voiced by Nick Frost. That's right. The director of Ragnarok and Love and Thunder should have been involved with the MCU. That guy is such a Grinch asshole, I say. Yeah, that's all I have to say about Thor Ragnarok 2. And as for Inhumans, there's a mini series, right? It was originally planned as a movie, and he should have been movie. Yeah, just make it as a movie. I'm gonna imagine this miniseries as a movie, that's what it should have been. And also for the Civil War, I forgot to mention about Captain America Civil War. And that movie should bring Secret Warriors, the characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. should be in this movie as in first debut in the big screen. And I also forgot one more thing, sorry. Age of Ultron should bring back Phil Coulson as a reunite with the Avengers. In the final battle at least, and Quicksilver should have been survived. And he should be he got a perfect main role in the Civil War. I mean, I was just pissed about Quicksilver got killed. So yeah, he should have been survived. Just injured a little bit, but then comes back after the health treatment. And reason why I'm saying this, because lots of people share their opinions and ideas. That's why I want to do the same. And I mentioned X-Men and Fantastic Four reboots should have been in this franchise early. Well, you're probably wondering why did I say that? Because I want to fight them. See them fight Thanos himself, Mad Titan himself. That would have been epic. I mean, just look at this comic. They end this story, and they didn't appear in the Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2. Yeah, and I said it, not Endgame, like anything like that. It should have been called Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2. Because that's what it's about. I don't like this title changes. Like, what is the point? And of course, I probably gotta get a head comments because of this. Infinity War Part 2 shouldn't kill Black Widow and Iron Man. I mean, like I said, Quake from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. should have been in the movies. She should goes with the Time Hanks part, and that's where she sacrificed herself for Soul Stone, and Black Widow and Hawkeye. Well, they've been traumatized, that's for sure, but yeah, that's all I can say about that scene, Soul Stone scene. And as for the Iron Man sacrifice, he didn't sacrifice himself, he just injured. He just defeated Thanos with like that. And he survives, he just injured his arm. But yeah, that's how I should end this series. All the original 6 Avengers just left the team and retired as a hero. Yep, that's all I have to say. And I mean, that's just my opinion. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, don't hate me, please. And then yeah, I mean, that's my imagination. So I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. And take care. Oh, and Superman's getting bad reviews. So Jeremy Jones didn't like it. Suck it, Gum fans. And Warner Brothers.